everyone. I want us to look about associates today. Yes, and the impacts that they might create in our lives. At times we are too blind and we are covered by our emotions that we find it very difficult to evaluate the roles that some of these friends or associates play in our life that are so negative. Yes, some of you might be like, no, I know my associate, the person cannot harm me, does not do things that might affect me. I will tell you that if you are where you are today and you are living the kind of life you are living today, which could either be good or bad, there is a particular portion of percentage that one of those lifestyles are accomplished because of the kind of people you have kept them closely. Now, if you check very well, I want you to do some theory exercises. The first exercise is about doing some research. Second exercise is about doing some throwback, reflecting on something. The first request is go through your contact list. Many of you are on WhatsApp, if I'm not mistaken. Go through your contact list. The people that you keep communication with them, the people that you keep closeness with them, the people that you chat with them on daily basis, that inside 1 week, if you have not spoken, it should be around 4 times in 1 week or 4 days within this 1 week. Check all this communication that you have with these people. When you finish checking them so far, check all the people. How many of them might be there or how many contacts you have? It should not be shocking to you that you might have 100 contacts, 200 contacts, 300 contacts, but you don't have up to 5 people that if right now you fall on the ground and you need 1 million or you need 500,000, let me not even go up to that amount, you need 100,000. This, you will see that it will not be up to 5 of them that can be able to provide you with this money to solve your problem. Now, I want to ask you the question. There are only 2 things that friends should be able to provide for you. 1, they should provide you with financial support or materialistic support. And 2, they should provide you with moral support. Now, many people get confused about the moral support. Many friends at times, they begin to keep you company, you laugh, you play, you joke, and you think that is a support. That is not support. That is just somebody just trying to get himself used using you. When I talk about moral support is how pushful are they in your life? Whenever you talk with this person within a minute, an hour, or 2, what comes new? Do they make you to fit in the society? Do they make you to fit in the hustling bench? Do they make you to have ideas that will increase money into your account? Do they teach you on how to do financial planning? Do they help you to progress? Do they help you to manage your money? Or they're that type that when they see you with little cash, they expect that people should spend it, people should have fun. They always like to contribute in squandering your money, in not making it double, triple. They don't think about you are getting to your 30s, you are getting to your 20s, you are supposed to have a house, you are supposed to have a plot, you are supposed to get married and get independency. Or they are only into, wow, I love your dress, you should get this new dress, you should get this new shoe. They advise you to get more materialistic things, whereas you have more pressing and important things you need to set as wealth in your life. What are the kind of friends? How do their friends support you? Do they support you financially? Do they support you morally? Do they help you to boost your hustle? Are there friends that are advising you that, my dear, there are some times that I might not be happy with what you are doing. There might be times that you might bring an idea and I'm not encouraged about it. But I want to tell you that you should always listen to your personal insight. Do you have friends that sound like that? That tell you that you must not do everything every day to please me? That tell you that at times it's good to make your own mistake and learn from your mistakes rather than listening to people every day? I always tell many of the people that I mentor that this world is a small place. There is no time to live in the world of others. You need to create your own world and live in it. So evaluate your contact. How do they help you to progress? If you have an issue now, a pressing issue now, I rather tell that when you share your problem to your friends, the first question they ask you is, so what do you think you should do? If you already knew what you think you thought you should do, why will you call them? Or you have friends that when you have an issue, a circumstance, a situation, you get your phone, you call, or you write them on WhatsApp, you write them on Messenger, you write them on any platform. They are like, okay, to me, I think like this. When friends begin to give you ideas, even if they are bad or good, they are trying to help you come out of something. Those are the kind of friends you can keep. So you have 2 categories of friends you need to keep in your phone. First category, people that if you fall today and you need materialistic support, they are there without questions. Second, people that morally they are there to support you, to live a kind of life that fits your status. Some friends in your life should not be those kind of friends that are going to make you to live fake life just because you want to keep them. I always define friend in a very different way from the way people look at it. If I ask you that, who is your friend? What will you say? You say, no, it's a friend, somebody that gives you money or that is always there for you or whatsoever. That is not how a friend is supposed to be. That's not how you're supposed to define a friend in your life. Define a friend in your life this way. Somebody that understands your past. That understands your past. Meaning that if you're from a rich background, or if you're from a poor background, he understands it. He believes in your future, what you are heading for, by accepting you the way you are in your present. A friend that if you put on your slippers because you don't have a shoe, he will tell you that, my dear, we need to hustle so that you get a shoe. So that next time when we are going for trips like this, you should be able to get a shoe. Another friend that will be like, I beg, no, go and look good before you come and let's go for this kind of programs. You are supposed to be aware. Do your friends enjoy your progress? Now it is very possible to see a lot of hypocrite friends. Friends that when you are like, oh my God, a new guy just dated me or they just engaged me, and they'll be like, oh, I'm happy for you, and then they go behind and be like, see me the one, let's get a think of here last. There are those kind of friends that exist. Friends that support you. Friends that when you have an equation, you have a situation, you have a circumstance, a friend that can sacrifice his time and be there for you. A friend that, for example, some of you are men. There are some things that at certain time it is not financially that in my support, but morally, their presence, their availability. When you are able to have such kind of friends, you need to keep them. Friends that you are not afraid to ask for directions. Friends that are not misleading. The friends you have, do they get jealous when you get progress, you get promoted, you try to grow? Or you have friends that tell you that do more, we are proud having you as a friend, you are making us proud. Now, how do you know whether a friend is fake or real? There are ways. I'm going to present that in my subsequent video that will be coming up to identify fake friends from real friends. I want us to look at the last aspect about it, about companionship or friendship, which is the area of, have you ever been in your past and then your parents, your family tell you that, I don't want you to be working with this particular soul person. Maybe it could be in school or back in the days, maybe at your 12, your 13s, your 18s, your teenage age, and then they're like, I don't want to see you work with this particular individual again. It's a bad influence to you. We don't want to catch you with this particular friend. But when you evaluate this friend, you evaluate post lifetime, you don't see anything wrong with it. Have you ever happened to you? And you are like, you even go and tell this friend that my friends, my family members are telling me that we should not work again together. You feel like your parents are doing a very bad thing to deprive you from these particular friends. I want to tell you something today. That particular emotion exists in us till when we will die. If you don't have that ability to listen to people that talk to you about certain category of people in your life, my dear, you will get to your grave, your early grave. There are a lot of things about your life and about close people that you don't see because love covers it up. Some of these close people kill your dreams. Some of them are so discouraging that they don't permit you to do anything except the ones that they appreciate. Some of them are not hustling influential, meaning that they don't influence you to hustle. Some of them are not supportive in removing you from circumstances and situations. Some of them act just as gossip men. A good friend is not supposed to gossip about another person. No, it happens normally. Like, did you see that? Learn to have friends that when you go wrong, they are bold enough to tell you your truth. A friend that you can sit in front and tell the friend that, be very honest with me. What are the areas of my life during our friendship that I have gone wrong in? And the person will be like, even though I tolerate them, you are like this, you are so jealous, or you play so. In fact, they should be able to identify certain truth about you that if you ask A or B, they might identify that is your character. But if you see a friend that always says that no, you are perfect, no, you are okay, those are dream killers. Those are the real killers of your future. Good friends are supposed to identify where you go wrong and boldly tell you that this is where you go wrong. Tell you that if you fail in this aspect, I am not supporting you again. So that you'll be very careful knowing that if my friend can say that truly I need to be stable. I pray that you should not be blindfolded by the emotions and the love you feel for your friends that will make you not to see that they are either useful in your life or useless. So at the end of this video, I expect you to go through your contact. People that are not useful in your life, fire them off. Thank you.